Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Quick little video today. This is going to be a before and after on a refinishing job and kind of just a cleanup job I'm doing on this rifle right here. This is a J.C. Higgins Model 50 in 270. Now, it needs a little bit of work here and there, but overall it's in pretty good shape. This rifle was manufactured in the early 1950s. I've narrowed it down to between 1951 and 1954. I'm not exactly sure when, but either way, this thing is at least 60 years old. So it's still in incredibly good shape for its age. But, a friend of mine got this in a trade deal, and he wants to get it all cleaned up and pretty and make sure it's working in tip-top condition for hunting season this year. He's a big fan of 270, and he wants to take this thing out. So I'm going to go through and do quite a bit of work to it, a lot of refinishing, a lot of rust removal, but I am going to go into the internals and just kind of polish everything up, make sure everything's working smooth and the way it should be. I am going to do another video on this, the J.C. Higgins Model 50, kind of an overview video once I'm done. That's going to be a separate video, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I think this is a very unique rifle in that it's an extremely high quality rifle that you can pick up for a very, very good price. I'll go into why in the next video, but for now we'll just stick to the refinishing stuff. Essentially what we've got here is we're going to redo the stock. You can see for 60 years old the stock's in really good shape, but we do have some spots here, where the finish is coming off. We've got some gouges kind of rubbed in here. You can see where the finish is coming off on the bottom. We've got some surface rust here. We've got surface rust all down the barrel. Nothing too serious. Nothing that's going to require any major stripping and rebluing or anything like that, but just stuff we want to take care of. The bolt's going to need to be polished up. A little bit of rust removal there. Again, we're going to do the internals, kind of polish everything up, make sure it's all cleaned, working tip-top condition. And then, of course, the scope, which is the original scope. It's a J.C. Higgins scope from the early 50s. We're going to remove that. It's a good scope for its day. By modern standards, not a great scope at all. He's going to put like a nice Nikon or something like that on there. And that's pretty much it. It's going to be pretty much a refinish and a cleanup job. A little bit of polishing here and there on the internals just to make sure everything's smoothed up. But other than that, kind of a basic refinishing job. So there is the before. Let's go ahead and jump straight to the after. All right, well, there we go, all finished up. Here is the after. And obviously the first thing you should be able to tell right off the bat is I put some time and attention into this stock. This stock took me a few days to finish, to get just right, and it came out beautifully. Of course, it was already a walnut stock, so that was a great start for a rifle like this. When you got a walnut stock, makes it so much easier and come out so much nicer. If you're interested in how to refinish a stock like that, I did while I was doing it, or right after I finished it. I did do a video on the stock and just walked through the process of prepping and doing everything and what materials and stuff you need and what kind of products you should use to get it to look like this. So if you're interested in that, just wait a couple days. I'll have that video posted up. But other than the stock, of course, we got rid of all the rust on the barrel. All the rust everywhere on the bottom plate, around the trigger, everything. Got rid of a lot of the discoloration on the stainless steel bolt. Not all of it. There's still some there. I mean, we got 60 years worth of discoloration. I couldn't buff it all off, but I got a lot of it off. In addition to that, went ahead and did a trigger job on it, just polished up the internals, give it a smoother trigger, and then of course removed the scope, and that's really about it. Really just kind of a makeover more than anything else. The internals were absolutely pristine and perfect. There was absolutely nothing wrong with them. Like I said, the trigger didn't even really need to be done, but I just wanted to polish it up and make it just a little bit smoother, because why not? Already had it taken apart. So that was really it, guys. I think it came out beautifully. The stock looks gorgeous. The blued steel looks brand new. I mean, just everything about it. This gun, other than just a little bit of discoloration on the bolt, the gun looks brand new. Maybe even better than brand new, because I'm sure they didn't put the time and attention into finishing this stock the way I did. So there you go, guys. There's a nice little before and after on the J.C. Higgins Model 50 in 270. And also, if you're interested in learning a little more about this gun, I also am going to be doing a review on it, kind of a quick little overview, and you can check that out. And because I do think this is a fantastic gun and definitely something that if you're looking for a hunt rifle, you should be taking a look at. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you watching. Any questions or comments or anything else, just leave them down below, and we will talk to you later. Thanks.